All right, here's a new ad from Mayor Adams. Number 3, please. Or probably a web video. I shouldn't call it an ad.
I know what it is to try to put money back in your pockets. I know what it is to watch your mother raise 6 children and work 3 jobs. I also know what it is to carry a garbage bag full of clothing to school because you felt the Marshals were going to throw you out of your home. But that's why I did something about it. I decreased the cost of childcare by 90%.
What a weird video this is.
From
This is
$220
awful. This is
a month to
genuinely
less than $20
I mean, look at where
a
it's
month.
shot.
But I'm not going to stop there. I'm going to attempt
All right,
to
take
go
this
even
down. I can't
further.
see any more of
This is actually like this
For
makes
no-
Mamdani look charming. One, he clearly couldn't read the writing, so he's I don't know why he's waddling when he's walking. Was he just shot?
Whole thing was weird.
And the lighting is horrible, so that's why they're underneath scaffolding. That was awful.
It's weird. I got to do some reporting on that. Anyway, you mentioned Elizabeth Warren. I'll tell you one person who's enjoying, because he loves politics, watching this race is the President of the United States, a New Yorker, Queens native, Manhattan homeowner, Donald John Trump. Here he is in the Oval Office today commenting on Elizabeth Warren and her endorsement of Mr. Mamdani.
It's so vicious what they do. Elizabeth Warren said she was an Indian. We call her Pocahontas. She's a liar. She lied her whole career. Based on the fact that she was an Indian, she was able to get into certain colleges, get certain jobs, get into certain universities to work there. She's a liar and a mean person. She's a nutjob. I watched her the other night. She's all hopped up endorsing a communist in New York City. And she was all excited and jumping up and down. She's got to take a drug test. She really does. She's got to take a drug test. There's no way somebody can act that way and be normal. What she's done to our financial institutions, he destroys people. You know that you had a lot of great banks in the Midwest and banks that loaned to farmers and others, and they went out of business. She put them out of business. Stone cold mean. Banks that were open 150 years, family banks that supplied the farmers and manufacturers and others, and she put them out of business. She's a mean, horrible human being.
All right, I've said this before, but I'm going to say it every time it's appropriate. Hillary Clinton used to say, maybe she still does, about her husband, when he dies, they should study his brain. And I say the same thing about Donald Trump. The brain that could produce that 1 minute of invective poetry.
Donald Trump's greatest tweet of the 2020 campaign was when Elizabeth Warren did her ad where she was in her kitchen and her husband shows up and she goes, "Oh, so good to see you." And he said, "Of course, where should he be? It's his house." That is... I mean, I give him so much credit for that. And when he's probably our first truly hilarious president, whether you hate him or don't like him, he is very funny.
All right, you want to talk about funny tweets? I'm going to read you one. Ready?
Okay.
See what you think of this tweet. Yeah, I saw this earlier today. Question: which is shorter, the lifespan of the mayfly? According to Google, the mayfly has the shortest lifespan of any insect, by the way, a few hours. The lifespan of the mayfly, or the amount of minutes that pass between moments in which neither Kristi Noem nor Trisha McLaughlin is on TV.
That's hilarious. That's actually so funny.
Do you want to know whose tweet that is?
Oh,
me.
Oh, that is very, very funny.
I tweeted it less than an hour ago. We're up to 5,000 views.
Good for listen. I'll retweet it when we get off this. I mean,
right. Well, you do it now.
Corey Lewandowski sitting there and trying to get her plugged on a show right now. So
I mean, every time I look over, one of them's on.
Right. Well,
for those of you who don't know, Trisha is the Assistant Secretary of Homeland Security for being on TV. Right. I think that's the job title that founders wrote. Want more great clips like that? I've got an idea. Hit the subscribe button, be part of the Two-Way community, never miss a clip. And you can always watch our full episodes, join them live, go to twoway.tv.